Okay, just stop recording for now.
Okay, there we go. Alright, it's baked and confused.
Just
We
don't.
got our three
Stop.
competitors.
Stop it. Matthew, stop. Matthew, no.
Stop it.
Just stop the recording.
Hey guys.
What up, you two?
This is our first real video.
Of Baked and Confused.
Today, we're making things out of apples. Because today is National Apple Strudel Day, but we're going to do it our own way.
So we have a 3-course video for you guys today. Alexander is going to be doing dinner, which is going to be a sausage apple barbecue sandwich.
Just random mess of things.
I'm going to be doing the dessert, which is a cinnamon apple parfait.
And I'm making a boozy chai tea cocktail.
Alright, so we're going to hand it over to Alexander and let's get started.
Alright, so I already had my pan started to heat up, which is nice. So we're just going to throw our sausage onto there. Let that start to cook for a second. A lovely drawer of utensils. Okay, so we're pretty much just going to be heating this up. I have it on a small burner at 7 to 8, somewhere in between there. Just kind of keep it at kind of high. Keep it kind of like, you know, a higher kind of temperature, so it will cook all the way through and cook efficiently. So yeah, we're kind of just waiting for this to cook. As we do, we can start throwing some sweet baby ribs barbecue sauce into a bowl, because we have a bowl. I don't know why, but we have a bowl. And so let's do that. And watch this, make sure it's all good. First time on camera, this is honestly not used to this. I wonder if you can hear my sisters in the background just kind of doing shit. Now, I honestly don't know how this is going to taste. So, really quickly, let me just see how well this will most likely turn out. Get this over this. Nice ribs kind of in there. It's actually quite good. Okay. And I'm probably also going to start cooking down the apples, which I think we have a sauce over here for that. I'm gonna
You can put it in with the sausages.
I'll put it in. Okay. Yeah, I'll just put it in with the sausages then. I'm the new cook here. I don't really know what's going on, so we'll see how this turns out. I'm gonna let the sausage cook a little bit more, just so then the apples don't start to burn before the sausage is done cooking. Yep, so kind of just gonna wait for that to cook. The sausage doesn't honestly change too much while being cooked. We can throw some apples in there and just start to sizzle. This will definitely add a little bit of apple flavor, probably seeping into the sausage. I'm making all that up. I have no idea. I'm just going along with it. Let's just keep going. Okay. So I'm kind of cooking the apples just to make sure everything's kind of warm, because this is going to be more of a warm dinner. So I want to make sure everything's done correctly. This is also something that I've kind of heard about, but I've never really had or anything. So this is just kind of to see what it's going to look like, how it's going to come out. Now, I like my bread toasted. You all can do this either way. But I've got my bread here. I'm just doing white bread just because I don't want the taste of anything else in the bread coming out in the dish. Yeah, so we're just going to have everything kind of going. If I can get my toaster to work, there you go. And sorry if the noise quality is not really well right now, if you can't hear us or anything. Hopefully at some point, if we get big enough, we're going to have mics or something that will pick up sound a lot better than an iPod. Alright, I'm not supporting Apple. I actually don't like Apple that much. Yeah. So, just gonna let this cook a little bit. Probably the most fun part of this is sitting here and cooking everything. Definitely the highlight of the meal. Right, got everything kind of going. I'm just gonna sweep around here, grab this and this, just so we have everything over here. We won't really have to be going back to our main cooking station as much. The apples are kind of looking like they're getting pretty well cooked right now, which is good. That's what we want. So I'm going to take everything off the heater, kind of let it cook on its own a little bit because we have a residual heat. Take the apples out because I just really want them warmed a little bit, and cooked a little bit. Not too much into them. Now I'm putting them straight in with the barbecue sauce. So I can kind of just mix it in the bowl itself instead of having to go through and add that on top. Now really all we're waiting for is for the bread to be done. You don't want to add too much barbecue sauce because that's just a topping. Honestly, I have no idea how much to add, so we'll just see how this turns out. If it doesn't turn out good, you know, you can edit. Of course, all of these you can edit on your own because they're not, cooking is not a strict thing. You can kind of tweak it as you want, as you please. So, here we go. Just gonna do this. Hey, look at that bread's done. I like my bread nice and toasty. Okay. I will actually be needing a knife. So let's see if we can just steal a knife. You guys remember this? There you go. It is my masterpiece. Alright, I'm gonna hand it off to here's Louisa, Catherine for the drink.
Hey, what up, you guys? So I'm gonna make the boozy chai tea drinks. So first you need apples, and you need a cup of water. So you can start simmering this, boiling this water for this drink. Okay. And while the water boils, I will spice the apples and
Louisa's
yeah, let me just spice these apples. So I spice these apples up in a decent, like, small size because I gotta boil them in. So let me just toss them into this bowl right here. And add some cinnamon. Add some brown sugar. Oh, it's a lot. And some nutmeg. Not a lot because nutmeg's very powerful and very delicious. As I wait for this water to start boiling, I can definitely turn it to Louisa on the dessert section.
Hey guys. Now I just started beginning to caramelize my apples here for the apple cinnamon parfait. Now all you really want to do to caramelize apples is just get some butter, some sugar, and apples. And start melting the butter and the apples in the same pot. Then as soon as the butter is fully melted, add the sugar. And just start letting that simmer. But while this starts to cook over here, let's go over here. So we have here some angel cake. Angel food cake. Now, you would normally use a form of sponge cake. A form of spongier sponge cake. Like, say, European sponge cake. Okay? But this is kind of what we had at the moment. So we're going to use it. Now, to start assembling the cup, you would want to actually take the form of the cup and cut. The cake to be that size. Now, because this is the original shape was like this, I'm going to have to cut each piece individually to make it actually fit the cup. Okay. So now we have the first layer of the cup done. So we're going to start getting started on the yogurt filling. Now, you would want to use any plain yogurt since we're going to be adding our own things to it. So just start by emptying the yogurt into a bowl. You can use a whisk or a fork so that you can actually mix in the ingredients when you put them in there. So now we have the plain Greek yogurt in here. And we're going to start off with putting in some powdered sugar to start sweetening it. So we're going to start with 1/3 of powdered sugar. Alright, now let's mix that in. Make sure after every time you add something you taste it to see if you would want more or less, depending on your preferences. Alright. Let's have the second third of powdered sugar ready. A little bit more sugar, yeah, definitely. Because regular plain Greek yogurt is more on the tangy side. Now you can have a little bit of tang when you have a normal apple parfait. But with a cinnamon apple parfait, a more sweet yogurt filling would taste better with it. Let's see how this one tastes. So that tastes nice. Now, I would put the cinnamon in, but I happen to not know where it went. Oh, it went over here. Okay. So we're going to start with half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, any ground cinnamon would work. If you want to use chopped or diced cinnamon, that would work as well. Cinnamon is a strong spice, so limit the use. You don't want it to be too overpowering. Then we're going to add a fourth of nutmeg. Fourth of a teaspoon of nutmeg. Nutmeg also, like Catherine said, is another overpowering spice. So use it in limitation. Alright, so now we have our thing mixed. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes good. So we have our filling made. Now let me turn it back over to Catherine to see how the drink's going.
So, what's up, you guys? Let me just stop. So right now the tea is actually probably done steeping because Lisa took about 5 minutes to make her yogurt filling. So I'm going to take the tea bag out, put this back on to boil. And add in my apples so I can get the tea to be sweet and appley to go with the theme. Now honestly this will take another good 5 minutes. So we could go back. Or we can just sit here and watch me and wait with me while this boils. Because Louisa does not want her face to be shown while she could be, putting seasonings inside her apples so it can be spiced. And you guys can watch that. So, spice them apples, Lisa.
Alright, hey guys. Welcome back. So let's see how the apples are doing over here. Alright. As you see, please show the apples. The butter has started boiling and the apples are actually beginning to cook as they have started getting softer. At this moment you're going to start adding in sugar. White or brown sugar is okay to use. Now you'd want to use about half a cup to a cup of sugar. then just start stirring that in, making sure not to mash the apples. And let that start boiling again. So we're also going to add some cinnamon to the apples. So I'd say a full teaspoon for a cup of apples. Now you want to let that boil down a little bit more so that the apples are a bit softer and there's a little less liquid. Welcome back, guys. So the apples are done simmering. They have taken in all their beautiful cinnamon flavor, as you can see.
Smells so buttery.
You're ugly. Alright, so we're going to go over here and bring this to the cup and start spooning it in.
So this is the second layer?
This is the first layer.
Oh, first layer, my bad.
The first layer of the sponge cake, the yogurt, and the apples. So let's get... So I already cut out the second layer of sponge, so we can just go ahead and add that in there too.
And then you can start to see the layers really form there.
And then we're going to go ahead and pour in
Do you think you'll be able
second
to
layer of
just
yogurt.
get 2 layers in here?
Well, 3 layers. Okay. And then we have to go cut up some more cake so that we can put this in after the apple. So when you're adding in the apples, try to get as little caramelized butter as you can, as to not mess up the yogurt. Okay. Then make sure to fit the size of the cake to the size of the cup that you're making it in. It would be easier if you made a parfait in a parfait cup, but if you don't have that, any proportional cup would do as well. Okay, so we're adding in our last layer of sponge. Alright. And then you can just put some yogurt at the top. With a little sprinkle of nutmeg or cinnamon.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yo guys, welcome back to my scene. So the tea's been simmered down, the apple's been cooked in it. It looks pretty great, smells fucking awesome. And so I just pour this into the wine cup. Put the making a mess, making a mess, making a mess. Oh hell. Oh hell. Oh hell. Shit. Okay, that's enough. Maybe. And then I'll take the Irish cream, pour it on top. It looks great. It's so happy. And then add some whipped cream for decoration. I'm making a mess. Oh my gosh. And then keep on adding a decent layer. For garnish, you can do cinnamon, but I'm going to do the leftover apples. Did you check it? But they're sinking, so I'm going to put some cinnamon on top anyways. What? What are you doing? And then dash the cinnamon, just sprinkle some cinnamon on top. That's a lot of cinnamon, but she likes cinnamon. And then, here you go. This is the drink. It looks delicious. It smells delicious. And then I'm going to put it down in front of the taster.
Okay, so
Alright, so time to introduce our tasters. First we have our good friend and colleague, Matthew. And then we have our stepmom and once again colleague, Allison. Allison is going to be tasting the alcoholic beverage because you need to be 21 and older to drink this beverage. Thank you. And Matthew is going to be tasting the sausage and apple sandwich and the apple and cinnamon parfait. And they will tell us what they think. All right.
right.
Well, the presentation is beautiful. I do like the layer of cream. Oh, it's nice and warm cream. Is this a winter drink?
Yeah.
I tried to make it cold.
It smells good. I love cinnamon. No, I know, I heard you preparing it, but still.
This sandwich, I like it looks really good. The sausage
Falling over.
It's falling over a little bit, but you know, we should taste it before we make any decisions, you know. You know, it's really good. The sausage and the apple are really nice. And yeah, I like it.
Sweet and salty, huh?
Yeah.
It was like a beer. Yeah, it was. Delicious.
Y'all gonna join us?
Great. Now Matthew's gonna try the parfait.
Definitely not gonna return to this, just gonna return to the camera. It's a very nice sandwich.
Yes.
So, does that mean you're gonna finish it? Or
Oh, yeah, finished off camera. Just not on camera, but off camera.
you don't want people watching you?
I love the conversation here. We're just gonna keep this all in.
But it's just, you know, I don't want this video to drag on for, you know, an hour.
It's
Like,
already like 30 minutes.
oh, it was 20
We have
minutes
to
earlier.
edit.
Yeah, we're gonna edit it down to like 15.
Alright, so now you're eating and not
So what do you think? What do you think of the food?
Well, the reason why I was not eating is because it was really good. I like the cinnamon and the it was the angel food cake, and I like the top. The top's really good too. Everything's really nice.
really nice.
How was the drink?
It's sweet. Sweeter than I like my drinks, but it's sweet. It's good. Cinnamony. Cinnamony minty.
We good?
Yes.
I think
we're
Louisa beats
definitely
you,
very
Alex.
Alexander?
I can't even get in here right now.
Oh, Matthew. Get your
It's going right now. Just
Okay. Alright, so thank you for watching the video.
putting up with us. Next time will be vastly better, I hope.
Probably.
I pray.
Amen.
And so it's Baked and Confused. I'm Catherine.
I'm Louisa.
I'm Alex.
And have a good day.
Sign out.